Alright, we're live.
Oh, really? Right now?
We're live! Good morning, San Diego!
Oh, snap! Welcome to Chicago News broadcast to you by San Diego,
California.
New Mexico. Hello.
What's up?
Are we actually recording right now?
We are recording.
Oh, snap.
Doesn't mean we've started or not.
Okay. Well.
Do you
Well.
You want to get started then?
Hello and welcome to our Halloween special.
That was good. I think that really captivated the mood of the evening.
Oh my god.
If this is the first time for you guys to join us, this is the Chatmen. It's a twice weekly podcast twice monthly even. I always get that wrong.
Yeah. It's once every 2 weeks.
But we just hang out and talk a little bit. By a little bit, I mean at least an hour, usually.
Yeah, we try to make it 45 minutes, and it never happens.
Yeah. I'm Truman, and I'm joined by my buddy Phil.
I'm Phil. I can introduce myself.
No, you can't. I've already got it. But we're doing Halloween special topics because it's almost Halloween, and it's a great holiday.
We've been going 3 episodes. We already got a special, the 3rd episode. That's
Phil.
What?
Every episode is special because I get to do it with you.
But this is a special, like a special, because they're all special. But this one happens to be Halloween themed, which is special for this time of year. You understand?
Yeah.
Good.
So, Jeremy just got back from a trip, and he was very upset because we have a candy bowl. I ate all the candy while he was gone. And,
It just sounds like such a you thing to do.
Well, they're fun size. They're so small. How am I supposed to not eat all the candy? It's delicious. But Phil, if you had a candy bowl filled with Halloween candy that you're not going to give out to people, it's your own personal stash, what's the best Halloween candy? Because there's only like 3 or 4 answers I'll accept because all the other ones are wrong.
Oh, snap. Okay, well, I don't like chocolate.
Whoa!
So that's
what the hell's wrong with you?
It's probably like all the ones that you like. Like I can eat like 1 or 2 like chocolate little tiny small things, and then I'm like, that's good. But I don't want any more because for some reason I just get sick of it really fast, really easily. So that's all the things that Truman likes.
Not all of them.
But oh, really?
Just a large portion.
One of the things. Okay, yeah. So there's probably one thing that you have left that's not chocolate. Is that correct?
Yeah, but it's not necessarily a Halloween candy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it is the best.
I don't know. Candy. I don't know what specifically Halloween candy, but
just what's your favorite candy, Phil?
I like Warheads a lot.
Yeah, sour things are delicious.
They're like a challenge.
Nah.
And they make
babies. Maybe a challenge
for babies.
You shove
like 7 in your mouth. You shove like 7 in your mouth.
That's more than the dietary allowance for a day, Phil. The serving is like 2 candies.
I do what I want. You can't stop me. My mouth bleeds when I'm done eating Warheads. I'm not kidding. My mouth bled the last time I ate an entire package of Warheads.
And that makes it the best. Bloody mouth is your sign of good.
Told you it was a challenge.
Yeah. But you're wrong. Best Halloween candies. Fun-size Kit Kats. Fun-size Butterfingers. The best. That's it. So good. Also Reese's Cups. Basically all candy. I like all candy. But those are in the top tier of candy.
Yeah. Kit Kats are terrible.
Kit Kats are the best. What are you talking about? Got the wafer?
Well, shit Cats. Oh, snap. I've been saying oh, snap a lot lately.
It's alright. I say no problem all the time now, and I don't even know why.
I don't know why I've been
Just
saying
do.
These past 2 days I picked that up out of nowhere.
But Phil, there's one candy that trumps all candy. It's It's my favorite candy. If I was going to have an infinite supply of one candy, it'd be Jelly Bellies. Because those are the best.
Some of them are. Like those weird ones, like the buttered popcorn crap.
Oh, that's one of the best ones.
I remember you saying that was one of the best ones. That's why I brought that up. Who really likes those flavored jelly beans? Leave a comment in the description down in the comments.
I'm raising my hand because I, for one, love buttered popcorn Jelly Bellies.
Freaking
buttered popcorn, juicy pear, fuzzy peach. Those are the best. So good.
They're not even fuzzy. You eat them and it's just like, oh, it's just normal jelly bean.
49 flavors, Phil. I think it's 40.
Yeah, and then like 10 of them are like complete shit.
No, there's only one bad Jelly Belly, and it's cinnamon. Because you think it's like an apple or something. You're just having a good time popping them in while you're driving somewhere, and then you're just like, Satan's in my mouth. Get it out.
Satan's in my mouth.
Like, I can deal with licorice.
Oh, exorcism.
All the other ones that people say are bad. If there was no cinnamon Jelly Belly, it'd be perfect. God tier candy.
There's like best. 3 that taste like dirt. Coffee ones are pretty nasty as well.
Yeah.
From what I remember. I don't like coffee in general, so...
Yeah, coffee sucks.
Normally when I need caffeine, I drink my tea. Like what I have right here in my hand that you can't see, people, but Truman can because I'm holding it in front of his webcam face.
Webcam toast, Phil? Just clink glass?
I did. That's good.
I'm drinking water out of a jar.
Out of a mason jar.
It's the best.
Just clacked it against the microphone so it made a point. Noise.
Alright, Phil. I thought, to get us in the mood of Halloween and spooky, scary stuff, I went on Reddit, and I found us a couple of super short, scary stories. So I want you and the listeners to just sit back, and I'm going to fumble through trying to read these aloud to Phil.
Can I like, interrupt every once in a while? And predictions and stuff like that?
Sure.
Okay, I'll cut you off sometimes when I feel like there's something going through my head, but just so that it's not all Truman talking, because I know people don't want to hear that. They want to hear what I have to say as well.
I want to hear that. I just want to hear me talk all the time.
Okay.
This first story is by a Redditor named Sake Blue.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to show up on the recording or not, but your voice glitched so badly when you said that.
Well, I'll just say it again then.
Alright, go ahead. I don't know if that's going to show up. I think it's just my glitches that show up on the recording.
Sometimes they show up. I get them sometimes. This first one is by a Redditor named Sake Blue. It's entitled Museum of Death. Bum bum bum. Oh. Already terrifying.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Alright, I'm gonna try my best to be serious and read these aloud without ruining it. Because whenever I'm under pressure and reading things, I always screw up. But here we go. What was that?
I just hiccuped.
Oh, okay.
It was silent.
Alright, Museum of Death. When she woke up, she found herself enclosed in a glass box just big enough for her to stand in. The box was in the center of a studio with 20 or so spectators meandering around the room looking into the various glass boxes containing other human beings. She cupped her hands against the glass and stuck her face against them and squinted to view the human inside the glass box not far from her. He hung naked from a rope attached to the top of the box.
Okay, what is she doing in this? What is she doing in this museum?
Well, that's gonna ruin the story if I just cut ahead.
Oh, well, I was just saying because it was kind of
weird. Suspense, Phil.
Well, you just dropped me in this environment. I don't even know why.
This story is 2 paragraphs long, Phil.
What did she do before she went to this?
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Anyway, it's just I'm already put off by the way that this story's being put.
He hung naked from a rope attached to the top of the box, blatantly dead. She looked down and saw blatantly.
Oh, he
Obviously.
did.
She looked down and saw a small sign on the bottom of the box that read, "Death by lynching." "Such a magnificent art piece," she heard a spectator viewing the box say. She looked around the room at the other various glass boxes containing humans. One was overrun with rats, gnawing flesh. One cadaver floated in water. And one was hard to spot from the gas that filled the box. The panic finally sank. Let me just start that sentence over.
Okay.
The panic finally sank in and she began to bang on her glass box. But only one guest looked just to turn away, uninterested. She stopped banging when a spectator walked up to her box and stared at her the way a tourist stares at the Mona Lisa. The spectator looked down at the sign attached to her glass box, and she overheard them say, "Death by starvation." Bum bum bum!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that means, was she hungry yet? Did they mention that she was hungry
No,
already? Oh, then how do they know that she's gonna die of starvation?
because she's trapped in the box and there's dead bodies all around her.
Well, she could eat the dead bodies, can't she?
No, she's trapped in her own box.
Yeah,
It's a room
but
full of boxes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I was put in that situation, first thing I'd do is gnaw off my arms and legs, and
Yeah,
then I'd die of blood loss. So then that box would be inaccurate, and then they'd have to break the glass and get her out, and or not get her out, but redo the sign or whatever.
I
So-
thought it was pretty good.
Okay. Next,
Okay, the next one's by
how many of these you got?
just 4. And one's super tiny.
Okay.
This next one is called Practice Makes Perfect. It's by a Redditor called White Edit. I don't know how to pronounce this. White Edit. Gonna go with that.
Okay.
Alright. "You're not even trying. Again!" My calloused hands dance across the keyboard. A finger slips, and the piano groans. "Your father would be ashamed. Again!" My blurred vision falls from the yellowed sheet music to the faded ivory. I miss another note. "Faster! Again!" I stumble once more as the tempo increases. She rises from the bench. "Absolutely worthless. You're done for today." I hang my head in shame. I know what's coming. Floorboards creak as Mother returns from the kitchen. I wince. It's hard enough to play with 3 fingers. It'll be harder to play with 2.
Oh shit.
Half no!
Okay. That was a little inside joke. The half note thing.
Yeah, and you don't get to know what it is.
Yep.
Quarter, half note.
Yep. We both took piano lessons. We both have had experiences similar to that, except our fingers weren't getting cut off.
I'm trying to order these stories.
The extent of our punishments would be clapping in the ear and just shrieking what they're supposed to be in our ear.
Yeah.
With a raspy half note breath. Quarter, half note, half, etc. For the extent of what you're trying to play, so it's just be a little distracting.
Alright.
But anyway.
This one is super short. It's entitled Beauty, and it's by a Redditor named Asian Magic Man. Spelled magic like the card game, so I don't think he's an actual magic man. I think he just plays magic.
Magic, like the card game, is with a C, correct?
No, it's with a K. I think.
I don't think so.
I'm about to look it up.
You look that up. I'm pretty sure it's spelled correctly. Mavic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of Magica. The game Magica about wizards. That's spelled with a K.
Magica from Elder Scrolls.
Ah, not as cool.
Yeah. Elder Scrolls is cool, but
So
They got Catman. So, not that cool.
So this one's Beauty. It's titled Beauty. They say that beauty is only skin deep. I disagree. In fact, I think she looks even more beautiful this way.
I knew it.
Bum, bum, bum. Short. Super short. Now this last one, for some reason I really liked it. I don't even know if it's that good, but you're about to hear it.
Okay, here we go.
It's called Picture Day by a Redditor named Royal Antelope.
What? the Royal Antelope?
No, just Royal Antelope.
Oh.
He is a Royal Antelope.
Okay. How many are there?
What?
How many Royal Antelopes are there?
Oh, there's a king and a queen and a prince and a princess and a duke and a duchess. That's about it.
And a jack and an ace.
Good job. Royal flush.
Yes.
Alright, so Picture Day. I take a few calming breaths and try to smooth down my hair with my fingertips. My entire reputation is riding on this one picture, the one that will be immortalized forever. I stayed up the night before, mulling over the final details. Would a classic smile or serious, thoughtful look best represent me? I really stress that weird. Would a classic smile or a serious, thoughtful look best represent me? Maybe I should go for something completely off the wall and memorable. Before I can make up my mind, the bulb goes off in a blinding flash. I blink the stars away and feel disappointment catch in my chest. I'm sure that didn't turn out how I imagined it at all. Excuse me, I say politely to the photographer. Can I retake that one? The police officer doesn't say anything. He can't even look me in the eyes. Bum bum bum!
I am completely lost. I did not get that at all. I really, I forgot what the first half of the story was after you were done with the second half, and I was like, maybe I'll have to rehear that on this when I listen to the episode.
Okay,
later.
So here's what I'll do. Just for Phil, I'm going to reread this, and we'll just cut your reaction in at the end.
No. Just tell me what happened in a nutshell.
So, it's talking about this guy has been preparing for a big picture that he's going to take, or be taken of him.
Okay.
And he doesn't know, what kind of face he needs to make, what he's supposed to look like. He's been obsessing over how he's supposed to look. And before he can be happy with how he's, how if he's smiling or not, the picture gets taken without him knowing.
Yeah.
And he's really disappointed because, there's supposed to be a big moment. And he says, excuse me, can I retake that? And the police officer doesn't say anything back to him because he's so disgusted at what he did.
I don't get it.
Just thick.
Thick what?
Your head is thick.
Oh. Thanks.
Yeah. I hope the audience enjoyed that one because apparently Phil just doesn't get it.
I can't. I don't understand. Anyway.
You're horrible at this.
I'm horrible at understanding some things, yes. Some stories.
Do you want to read it yourself?
No, we're good. I'll listen to it again and see if I understand it after we're done recording and stuff. Anyway.
Okay. Well, that, I hope, was supposed to go better than that, but apparently Phil just can't stay concentrating long enough for a 3-paragraph story.
So the guy wants his picture to be good, and the police officer takes it. I don't even know why a police officer's taking a picture.
Because he did something unthinkable and horrible, like murdering people.
But how do you know that? Because the guy just wanted to make himself look pretty, and then he wants the picture to be retaken.
Your brain is supposed to fill in, what did he do that was so bad that the officer is too disgusted to look at him. He's getting a mugshot taken of him, Phil.
Right.
It's his mugshot. And you're supposed to fill in. That's where the you just
I don't. But what hints have they given to what he did? How am I supposed to fill that in when I don't have the facts?
It's the ending.
But I don't have any premises to determine what kind of thing he did, so I don't know how I'm supposed to have a horrible, horrified reaction just based on the fact that the police didn't say anything because he didn't care whether the guy looked good for his mugshot on it.
It's because... Here we go. You ready for this?
Okay, I'm ready.
The guy, apparently, he did something extremely horrible because the police officer refuses to look him in the eye. He's disgusted. But the guy getting his picture taken, he doesn't even, like, whatever he did doesn't even faze him.
Oh.
Because he's crazy.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Well, that went horribly. I like that one. That was good. That was like top of all time.
I think I like that extremely short one too. She looks better this way. That was much more creepy.
Well, and how does she look? How am I supposed to know? They didn't give me any facts about what she looks like at the end. How am I supposed to know?
He said, "Beauty is only skin deep, but I think she looks better this way." That
maybe he thinks she has a great personality. That's more than skin deep.
Doesn't say looks.
Not scary at all.
But I don't.
Not scary at all.
So, stop drinking that water. It's time to move on.
We'll
to
move
the next
on.
topic.
Go. Move on.
Yep. All right. So since this is the Halloween special thingy, we're just gonna next two topics gonna have to do with things that are Halloweenish. Halloweeny.
That's inappropriate.
Sorry. You could edit that out later.
Nope.
Not really.
Nope. Who edits? Nobody. Except everybody.
Except for us.
Not you. Me.
No. We don't edit. That's what I just said.
Okay.
Because I don't edit because I don't do anything. So, if you were Ghost, Truman, if you're a ghost, what would you do? You came back, if you died, and you were a ghost after that, would you haunt somebody? Would you just chill around, like, certain locations and just, live there?
Well...
Would you follow people around and...
I got some questions first before I can answer this question.
Okay.
What kind of ghost rules are there? Because is it like Beetlejuice ghosts? Is it like Corpse Bride ghosts? Is it like Ghost ghosts? Is it Scooby-Doo ghosts?
I think it's Ghosts.
Which means Casper the Friendly
Ghost? Hey, you were the one who said it. You're the one who said Ghost, so that must be a thing that you understand.
Okay. Well, in my universe, in my brain, the ghost rules are that you can't directly interact with things.
Yeah,
you have
that's
to,
what I would think.
Possess something to interact with something.
I know about possessions.
I'm possessing people.
Fine.
So
do what you want.
Here we go. You gotta stick with me for a second, because this is gonna start off really horrible.
Okay.
First thing I would do if I was a ghost is I would find a very lovable, friendly dog, and I would murder it, so it would also be a ghost. Because if I'm a ghost, I can't just talk to people. I have no interaction. I need a companion.
Oh.
So I would have like a ghost dog.
So how do you know that dog would come back as a ghost and not go to dog heaven?
How did I get back, Phil? I think I would have some sort of knowledge of how Ghost World works if I was a ghost.
Not a ghost world. You're in the real world. That's the reason why you're a ghost.
But we're in a world where ghosts exist, so there must be some reason why ghosts exist.
They exist because ghosts don't exist, so I can't answer that question.
Ghost dog. Have a ghost dog.
Okay.
Now, in this situation, you haven't died. It's just me. So you're still alive and being well.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
I would, let's say you're in the shower, the mirror's all foggy.
Oh, shoot. You jerk.
No, okay. No, I'm not peeking in. I don't want to see that. I got ghost.
Alright, but what are you going to do?
Anyway, I need the mirror all foggy so I can write you a message saying, I'm a ghost. Let's hang out sometime.
Okay.
And then what I would do is we would figure out some way to communicate via me possessing something like a chalkboard and writing in blood or something to you.
Oh,
And
that's
you would just call out, and I would hear you be like, "Oh,
nice.
what's
I'd have
Phil
to use
saying?"
an Ouija board
And a Ouija board.
and a Ouija board.
But what we would do, Phil, we would find a really cool old building. You would have to buy it, and then I would make you a fortune by possessing that building. So you have like tourists come in, stay in my haunted bed and breakfast. And then I'd scare the crap out of them, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this was good. Take all of this money."
Yeah.
And then you'd get greedy, and you'd descend into madness.
Yeah, and then Bob Marley Bob Marley would come in. Marley, the ghost from the Christmas Carol. It's Joseph Marley or something like that. It's not Bob Marley. I don't know why I said that, but
You just hear an ominous reggae beat coming from the walls.
I can't do reggae guitar noises with my chi-chi mouth.
Chi-chi mouth.
That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, and then I'll be so rich, Ebenezer Scrooge-ish, that what's his name, Marley will come and say, "You're too greedy. Look at that poor crippled man over there, or child that can't even celebrate Christmas." And then you'll be Ghost of Christmas.
All Christmas.
Ghost of Christmas, all. And you'll just encourage me to stay greedy, and then I'll die, just like you would have showed me if you were future, but you're not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Part of my scenario, let's say it's not the witching months of the year, so let's like April. I would go on vacation. You know, ghosts can fly, so I just fly to places like, oh look, Eiffel Tower. Oh look, Statue of Liberty. Let me possess the Statue of Liberty and scare some people. That would be fun.
Alright, so if I was a ghost, I think what I would do most is look for some really messed up mean people. Just mean people in general. Just like talk to them, like whisper to them when they're sleeping. Say terrible things like, "I'm here with you right now, and I'm going to steal all your stuff, kill you." I don't know. Little creepy things, but I can't say dark things right now because I'm not in that kind of frame of mind.
Well, you would have been if you would have been
a ghost,
encompassed by those scary stories I read you instead of oblivious.
Yes.
If that would have gotten you in the mood. You could have thought of all sorts of stuff.
I'm always oblivious, Truman.
You are, and it's frustrating at times.
I know. I'd say I'm somewhat well-read, but completely oblivious and naive to the concrete world around me.
False. You are not well-read. We discussed this last episode about how little books we read.
Alright, that's correct.
Yeah, lie. This guy's a
I'm
lie.
well informed occasionally in
certain subjects.
In certain little subjects.
Whoa, that just glitched really hard.
I said in certain subjects that nobody else cares about.
Okay, see, I didn't get any of that last time.
Okay.
So, that's your ghost scenario? You just
no. I think I would, I would stand in, certain corners of streets and stuff and just kind of stand there in, a semi-transparent, shape or whatever, and just kind of just look around or whatever. And sometimes, I would, if you could do the thing where you're, only visible to certain people, like small children.
Yeah.
But, when they, point at you to their parents and stuff, "Look over there, you see the creepy man over there," and then they look and there's nobody over there, you little Timmy.
And Timmy.
You little Timmy. And, I would, with, if I could, not be fully transparent, just look kind of shady and weird and disheveled and wear, all black clothing, just sit in the back of a bus staring at just people
Oh yeah.
Creep them out so that when they like start talking about me, other people are looking. There's nobody there. What are you talking about? And then I just make angry faces and pull out a knife.
If I was gonna scare people as a ghost, I would get a big sheet and cut some holes in it and drape it over myself. Yeah, follow people around. And then when they're like, "That's not scary," then I would keep doing it until they pull the sheet off me and there's nothing there. And then they turn around and there's another one. I'd Scooby-Doo so many people, you don't even know.
It'll just be fish lines holding up a... What you'd be doing is you'd be stuck to the ceiling in your ghostly ectoplasmic form with little fishing lines holding on to them, holding up the sheet. They can do... I'm doing a puppeteering gesture that nobody can see.
That's a pretty horrible one, you're not missing out.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Bum bum bum. But yeah. Whisper to jerks when they're sleeping, saying, better watch out tomorrow because something terrible is going to happen and you're going to lose all your fingers. It's not even that creepy. I can't think of creepy things to say because I'm so nice.
The other thing I would do is I would go to one of those like ghost hunter TV shows or maybe a psychic.
Be a star. Be the star of a ghost.
I want to say ghost hunters are walking around the house. You know, it's all for TV, so they're acting. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And I'd be like, hell yeah, you heard that, because that's me! And I would really scare them, for reals.
Throw rocks and stuff at them?
Yeah.
Have them get it on camera, and people would be like, that's so fake.
Grab them by their ankles and pull them into a closet.
Do some actual, like, would you actually, like, hurt them?
No.
Occasionally at times?
Well,
okay.
I mean, it would probably hurt if you got grabbed by your ankles and pulled out from under you. But no, I wouldn't try to kill anybody or anything.
Oh, no, not killing. I'm just saying, like, scratch them a little bit. Something.
No, I would just, like blow in their ear a little bit. Oh. Maybe, like, barely touch them on the top of the nose. Just barely. So they, like,
with your
swat.
cold hands, yeah.
They swat it like it's a bug, and I just keep
or you
doing
could just,
it.
like...
I just keep doing it.
You could tackle, like, somebody, like an... Why am I saying an elderly woman? It's so messed up. I just have like scenarios in my head that are so comical, but I say that's what I would do, but they're totally not. But if I would tackle, like, say I don't know, like an athletic superstar, just slap him 7 times in the face with an ice cold dead hand, and then fly away. Nobody sees how that happened.
They just see his reaction.
They just see him like, Father God, and barely hear the slapping noises. That'd be great. Live TV. Shaquille O'Neal flips out for no reason.
Or I'd go into like
New York Times. Sorry.
I'd go into the library, some big library where there's a bunch of people, and instead of like ghostly moans, I'd play like Whip It by Devo, just coming in through the vents. You know, it sounds really scary and ghostly, but it's
It's really loud.
People just like, what is it? What is it?
and then like
crack that whip! Books just start flying everywhere.
like smoke comes in through all the vents.
Yeah, like ghostly fog.
Then, yeah. Just like filling up the hole. I did a.
It's really quiet and ominous until the first crack that whip.
And then that's when the fog starts coming in.
That's when just everything. Tables start like shaking and books are flying everywhere. Do the best. I would do that stuff all the time.
Yes. Oh man, I found a new ghost hobby. I sure hope I come back as a ghost.
Yeah.
Last episode was about like what we would do, like our own personal hell would be, but man,
that'd be like heaven.
That would be like absolute eternal paradise. just trolling everyone. IRL has a ghostly presence. And if like we hung out when we were ghosts, we could just do all sorts of stuff like that and just laugh about it forever.
Yeah. Or
In our
play
own
video
purgatory.
games forever, because we don't need to sleep.
Yep, but we can't play video games.
Just possess the controller, make the buttons go on their own.
Yep.
So if somebody walks in the room, there'd just be two hovering Xbox controllers. Video games happening.
Yeah. I don't know if we'd have like I'm picturing just like the A button being pressed like rapidly over and over again, and the control stick just being wildly like shaken around because I don't know if ghosts can just like when they possess something. I don't know if they have full control over them.
Well, let's ask a ghost. Just have a little seance. Ask your sister. Inside joke. Oh, nobody gets that joke.
My sister is a ghost mouse.
Yeah.
I think we actually. We mentioned mouse, that she was a mouse on the last episode. Perhaps when I was opening the drawer and it was making that
Bing!
that squeak noise, and I kept telling you it was a mouse.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said that, but my sister is actually half ghost, half mouse, and she likes. She's very quiet, and sometimes she disappears whenever we like. You know, she's in the other room or whatever, and you look and she's gone because she, teleport or whatever.
Bum bum bum.
She haunts certain locations, and also the only thing that she like would stay concrete for is to eat some cheese. She's a mouse. That's it.
You know, I went shopping for groceries yesterday. I bought so much cheese, and I didn't even realize it till I got to the register. I bought like a half-gallon of milk, cheese to make pizza, mozzarella sticks to put in the crust of the pizza, and also to fry into some mozzarella sticks.
I love mozzarella sticks.
This cheesy stuff that you put on meat and then bake it because it's delicious. So
cheese
much.
sticks.
Yeah. So, Phil.
What?
You got one more topic for us?
Oh, yes. But, yes. So, topic that a lot of people think is scary are werewolves. But I think...
I actually find werewolves quite attractive and
Yes.
sexy, and I want them to just hold me in their muscular, shirtless arms.
Hairy arms. Oh, well, unless you're talking about... That's terrible, Truman. Don't go there.
Those books just really speak to me, Phil.
Feel.
But anyway.
They tell you that they suck. And you should never read them again.
Nah, Pulitzer Prize.
Nope.
So what's that topic?
So what? In what ways? Because they're all like pop culture-y. Everybody's like, "Oh man, werewolves are so cool. You can play as them in the Elder Scrolls games, and you can play as them in Baba Jup. You can watch movies with them in them, and they're like main protagonists. So like, what are some ways that you could like do werewolves? Maybe they're not called werewolves anymore. Doesn't matter. In what ways could you make them scarier? Like
right.
Maybe the rules of the werewolves. Like the weakness is Silver Bullet, and I don't know, mistletoe and Doctor Who or something like that. That's their garlic equivalent, I guess. It just makes somebody like, oh, I don't like the smell of that. Oh man,
Yuck.
oh, let me get out of here. Oh, gross. And then they like leave for a few minutes. But anyway, you could change the rules of like when they transform, and also what they transform into, because wolves aren't that scary. They're just kind of cool. What would you say?
All right. So, I don't think I'm gonna mess with the full moon aspect of werewolves, because I think that's pretty cool. So it's a nice ominous mood. It's always a graveyard and there's fog. Just big old.
It's not always a graveyard.
Full moon.
It's zombies, okay?
Always a graveyard. Have you even watched The Wolfman from the 1900s? It's actually like the 1950s, 40s.
Well, it is the 1900s because it's like.
Oh, but anyway, no, it's way later after.
1900s would encompass up until 1999, would it not?
Yeah.
You're talking about the hundreds, but then again,
it's
what do you call the first decade of the 1900s?
I don't know.
The thousands. No, 1,900s.
I don't know. Unimportant. It was like the 30s or 40s when Wolfman came out.
And that was the way werewolves are supposed to be.
Yeah. But anyway, instead of a wolf, centipede.
Holy shit. Yeah.
But that gives you two options.
The humans.
Either that means you shrink down to centipede size and you're a little werepede, or the centipede parts are proportional to full-size adult male, which means just massive head with scary venomous claws and 1,000 arms.
Work together like a family, like the human centipede. It's a great song.
That's alright.
Yeah, it's great.
But it's just normal. Your skin kind of changes, Wolfman skin.
It gets all chitinous.
Yeah, but it's like.
What about your fingertips? Do they turn into like centipede legs?
No, it's like you've got your normal arms, but your spine gets all stretched out because centipedes are really long.
Each of your vertebrae, one section.
Yeah, but like your hands, like the bottom set is normal hands, and each set going higher and higher turns into centipede arms.
Oh, what if your arms completely split, like into 10 quadrants, each with a human finger at the very end of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, take a look at your hand, dude, and then draw vertical lines down, dividing each of your fingers all the way down your arm to your shoulders. They completely split to make up for they're each your centipede arms. What about that? That'd be all right.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Legs included.
But yeah, centipede man. At this point, he's not even like a werewolf, I guess.
No, I know. That's why I said it doesn't.
No, I meant like a were something.
But it changed at full moon, right?
Yeah. But have you ever seen Mant? Probably not. It's a horror movie where this guy like slowly turns into a giant ant, and it's really stupid. But at one point, he's like ant head and people body.
Oh, it sounds like The Fly.
Kinda, yeah.
Only an ant.
Yeah.
Like Ant-Man.
Hank Pym.
That's what it's going to be about. What?
Yeah, no. Centipede Man.
Yep.
Giant, crazy, long centipede.
I don't know about Centipede Man. It'd be where...
He'd be venomous.
Where centipede?
Yeah.
I like werepede.
Werepede?
Werepede.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah. So if I was to change, werewolf mythos, I would probably... What's a scary animal? There's freaking...
Lemurs. Lemurs are scary.
Yeah, but...
Hippopotamus, they're pretty scary. They kill a lot of people all the time.
Like a rabid chihuahua.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know, yeah.
Chihuahuas are unnecessary animals.
I know, we don't need them. But if it was just like, if it turned into like a rabid chihuahua-ish, instead of like the wolf attributes, like the elongated snout, it was just like a nod ear and that nasty yapping noise. Imagine like a human-sized chihuahua, but like with human body proportions.
He'd be so frail, and he'd just shiver all the time.
Yeah, but...
Oh, it's so cold.
Yeah, but he'd be invincible, and if you shoot him, like, you shoot him, you punch him, nothing doesn't regenerates immediately unless you shoot him with a silver bullet, in which case, silver's too easy to come by. I'd have to go with, let me see, platinum. Only platinum bullets will affect him, because... those are freaking expensive. You can't find those just anywhere, laying around. You gotta go to the freaking jewelry mart in Las Vegas. Canada or something.
Jewelry mart in Las Vegas, Canada. Look it up. It's a real place.
Or the moon. There's one on the moon. Nobody goes to it, except for the really rich
Nobody's ever gone to it. It was faked. By Stanley Kubrick. False.
Stanley Kubrick was... What did he make?
A Clockwork Orange.
Orange.
2001: A Space
Beat ya.
Odyssey.
Okay, I didn't know he
All
made
the good
that.
movies. Toy Story
Interesting.
3.
Really?
Beverly Hills Chihuahua. The
Uh,
Polar Express.
Chihuahua. Found we made full circle. Anyway,
50 Goes West. He directed that one.
for real.
Yeah. No, that's Steven Spielberg. Which is
One-
still surprising to me that that's a Spielberg movie.
There's something better than Chihuahua. I feel bad that I picked Chihuahua of all things.
Snapping Turtle.
Pterodactyl. Weredactyl.
It's pretty cool. Can he fly?
It's not. Yes.
Can he fly very well? Because he still has people legs.
No, he doesn't have people legs. His people legs, like, you know how whenever, like, people transform into werewolves or whatever, they,
Yeah,
like,
I've seen that
bones,
all the time.
Bones, would you let me finish?
No.
The bones, like, snap and relocate and stuff, and they're, like, it's, like, a painful experience, the guy's screaming or whatever. Now, this guy, his legs just, like, crack and are pushed into his pelvis, just, like, up, and he's screaming, and his toes start spreading out, and his feet split, so his toes are longer than usual. And the nails start growing, and then in his arm skin just starts stretching out, and his snout elongates to get that mouthy fish eating beak filled with sharp teeth.
Yeah.
And his skull breaks so that he can have the crest that comes back.
But he would still be some sort of
A
human-esque shape.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's why he's super huge, and
That's
also
what I'm saying.
the crest isn't like as big as a pterodactyl. It's just like a Parasaurolophus looking thing. And this
sure.
the snout.
It's also a dinosaur.
Yeah, pterosaurs are not dinosaurs, Truman. Gosh,
Okay.
can't believe. So like his wings finish. His fingers finish. Spreading out, and the flapped skin. He rips his clothes off as he's doing it because it hurts so bad. And then, he lets out a terrifying shriek and flaps around into the night sky and picks up young children off the streets.
I still think if you were to take a person, a weredactyl, and a pterodactyl, pterodactyl is going to be the most agile and well-flying one.
Oh, but you're missing one thing. This thing is freaking... Oh, man.
It's what? What am I missing?
I don't know. I ran out
because
of like words for some reason.
The weredactyl is still at some sort of human form. Like, it's not a full pterodactyl. So I'm just saying it's not going to fly as well as an actual pterodactyl would. It'll fly better than a person can.
How many pterodactyls have you seen around here?
More
around
than
these parts?
you. I've been to the Sam Noble Museum of Dinosaurs.
Oh, really? Take me.
Yeah, come to town next time. We'll go.
All right, cool. Anyway, yeah,
Really?
but okay. So maybe he won't be as agile as a pterodactyl, just as the Wolfman isn't as agile as a wolf. Okay?
Yeah.
Pterodactyls aren't around anymore, so this guy is still the king of the king of the skies. He'll be flying around, king of the skies, not this skies. I don't know if that sounded like that or not, but anyway, he'll still be flapping his wings around. Like, move aside, bald eagles. I'm a fucking weredactyl, picking up babies out of their cribs and mom's crying and really dark stuff like that you see in horror movies. He eats them and he wakes up in the morning with like a bonnet in his teeth and he cries. But okay, the other rule is he doesn't transform at full moon. He transforms at 9 p.m. every other Tuesday.
That's
just
pretty frequent.
Yep. And he's so guilty about it. He tries to kill himself, but if he kills himself, turns into a weredactyl again for no reason, other than the fact to heal himself because he regenerates and he needs a platinum bullet to kill him.
I'm changing my mind about when the werepede changes. Every time the Utah Jazz wins, werepede. every
And
time.
nobody understands the.
Nobody gets the connection.
Yeah. Also, my guy hasn't yet found out that platinum bullets are the only things that can kill him, because nobody has ever made or crafted platinum bullets, and also he's tried many things in the book, but if he found that out, he'd kill himself in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Well, no.
My guy's super guilt. Like he feels really bad about everything that he does.
Yeah. Well, the werepede guy, he knows he changes. He's disgusted by his changed form because he's all weird, bug scaly. His arms.
Scaly. I mean chitinous.
Yeah.
Bugs don't have scales.
They have chitin.
Chitin.
It's chitin.
Okay, you're right, but still.
But he's disgusted by that. He doesn't know, how you kill a werepede. Baby carrots. Such a stupid reason that he's never thought it, ever.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just a normal baby carrot. It has to be like bullet shaped and shot out of a gun.
So he doesn't. So it's not him eating baby carrots.
No.
Kills, but it has to be shot out of a.
Yeah.
What kind of gun, Truman?
And that's.
Does it have to be shot out of a specific kind of gun?
It's got to be shot out of just a Magnum pistol, a handgun. It's fine.
Colt 47.
Yeah, sure. That's probably a gun.
Probably. I think it is.
But he doesn't. It's such a stupid thing that'll kill him that nobody has thought of it. When the armed forces or whatever come to take him down.
They're using tanks, they're using jets, using helicopters, helichoppers, and submarines.
But they're trying everything. They're like, silver bullet did nothing. Platinum bullet, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
They wasted their only platinum bullets trying to take down werepede.
Werepede and Werodactyl. Werepede versus Werodactyl.
Werepede wins. He's got all them arms.
Yeah, but mine's got all them wings and teeth.
Yeah, but I'm venomous.
Yeah, but I'm a fucking pterodactyl.
Half pterodactyl. 75% pterodactyl.
Yeah, that's about right. Half a dactyl. Or 3/4 dactyl.
Well, got anything else?
No, but last time we talked on our episode last time, I made 2 mistakes when I talked.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Mistakes correction with Phil. It's your promo song.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Good thing we're only running on an hour right now.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty short.
Yeah, cool. So first of all, I said that Albert Einstein invented the atom bomb. Wrong. Albert Einstein.
Adam Einstein turned into a supervillain.
He developed the formula in which that made the atom bomb possible. That's it. Oppenheimer is known as the father of the atom bomb, but mostly it was invented by all the people who were a part of the Manhattan Project. Second, I mentioned that Godzilla itself, 1954, was the reason why I was into science. No, that was one of the reasons, because I realized that, it was when I made the connection that science was the only, crazy scientific discovery was the only thing that could kill off Godzilla, and also the thing that created dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, and also, create clones or something. I don't know. Weird, crazy stuff like that. It was all, scientific, whatever. So when I was little, I was like, oh, man, if science could do all this stuff, if I was a scientist when I grow up, I could basically be like a god or something. But I didn't realize they were all different types of... you're not just a scientist and you know how to do all those things. There's, different fields of study or whatever. I didn't know that when I was little. So it's just I'm just going to learn it all. Science.
I'm going to learn science.
As a whole. science in general. So anyway,
Well, I have an update for everyone. You're all frozen. I can't. Okay. Did you say anything? Because you just froze for like a little while.
I said cool.
Okay. Last episode, I talked about the book Coraline and how good it is. So, I got in the mood, had some extra money to spend, drove over to Barnes & Noble, and I was just looking all over for it. Asked a nice lady who's working there, I was like, yes, I'm looking for this book by, I don't remember, Neil something? I don't even remember who wrote it.
He said, I know
Gaiman?
exactly who you're talking about.
Neil Gaiman. So we walked past the fiction section, and we walked by the junior fiction section, and we took a turn into the kids section. I forgot I read that book in 4th, 6th, 5th, somewhere there, that grade in elementary school.
Yeah, I told you that I saw it in the 4th grade in the book fair. That was when it was a new thing.
But it didn't stop me from buying it. I did buy a copy, read it in an hour and a half, because it's only like 160 pages. Very large font.
Those books seem so like,
I definitely
when you were little.
I remember spending like 2 weeks reading that book.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
But the story was just as good as I remember. Still a really good book. It's only $6. You guys should go pick it up, have a little read. Yeah.
And to celebrate the finishing of the book, you sent me a picture of the button-eyed woman, and that freaked me out a second time. And I was like, thanks.
Slept for days after that.
I haven't slept since.
Except for that nap you took before you started recording.
Correct. And I had nightmares. So, thanks for tuning in to the Halloween. Oh, that was like a singy song instead of a
horrible Halloween.
Alright, see you next time. And leave comments if you want to.
Doesn't do the big speech. If you got comments or questions, anything you want to say us, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on YouTube, email us, ChatmenShow@gmail.com. We'll read it all. We read everything we've been sent, which is nothing. So
not yet.
Not yet. But we will painstakingly read every single thing posted.
Right. Every single thing. All 7 of them.
So, join us in 2 weeks. Back to our normal programming of not Halloween-themed crap.
Yep.
This has been a horrible episode.
I think it's alright.
We'll see you later.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.